Hi everyone, welcome to another 1510 ICC game. I'm playing Quehog from the United States. Is that how you say it? Quehog. Quehog. Where's that? Quehog. Whatever. Funzione. Funzione. Gonna come play this here. Why is he pre-moving? Weird. Okay, so let's look at it. I got 15 minutes, I don't have to get sucked into this pre-moving thing. Queen there. Should I take on e4 and then his queen comes out and I gain a tempo of playing queen to turn knight to... Yeah, could be okay. Let's do that. If I take, he takes. Man, I don't see what else he would do. I take, he takes. And then knight to f6. Is there a trap? Don't think so. Whoa. This is a computer fight. Might be, you know. That's a shame. Problem is I can't even resign. I mean, it's quite testing. I think we should play this, right? Maybe it's not a computer, maybe he just really knows what he's doing. Maybe everybody
Check.
plays his moves. Bishop here. What a weird opening. Without the knight. You can actually push e4 maybe here. Keep the position kind of closed. Because I don't like the look of pawn takes on e5. Not one bit. Because my king's still here, he can just castle. I think e4 would be a good move here. And then he plays knight to g5. I can just play d5. Let's do that. I mean, it's not really threatening anything because I can't take. But it's stopping him from opening up the position. If my king was castle, I wouldn't care, but he isn't, so... So I wonder what was going on with those initial moves, pretty crazy moves that he did in under a few seconds. Are they so forced? He's trying to win my pawn. Well, he can't really, but just d5 and d5. It opens up my bishop, makes room for my bishop in d6, and if he plays c4, I can always take back with c4 and double my pawns. It looks okay. I mean, his position doesn't look great. As soon as I can solve my problems, hide my king away, I think I'm doing great. I have the bishop there as well. Here's a knight in. Yeah, that could cause me problems. He has queen to h5 check, maybe. It should be fine though. I mean, bishop to d6, try and get rid of the knight, maybe. Because I want to take with the queen and f6 when he takes with the bishop, because then I can play g6 to protect when he checks me with the queen. So I'm linking bishop to b6. Let's say he takes my knight. I take. I think that's okay. So let's go for that. He has played 3,000 games, out of which he's lost 1,600. So he's probably not a bot, just it's a bit of fun pushing this move so quickly, which is obviously not a great idea. Although, like I said, he seems to know this very forcing line to get into a position he likes. There's a lot of room for black to go wrong here if you're not careful. Because now he's actually thinking, so that's good. I have to be careful with my bishop in d7 in case I take with my queen, and if I end up castling, that bishop would be unprotected. I don't plan to castle until I get rid of that knight anyway. I'll happily give up the bishop there to get rid of this very powerful knight on e5. I mean, if he plays f4, it's probably not a bad move for him. Or f3, he takes. So here I was thinking take with the queen. Just he plays queen to h5 check. I can play g6. I'm missing something. I mean, it's the only option, isn't it? So let's go for that. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's not that much material left on the board, so I don't know why he's so happy to get my light square bishop
Check.
and win my king's position. Obviously, I don't want to lose my g7 pawn, so I'm thinking king to e7 to keep my rooks connected. Yeah. I guess if I keep my king on the dark squares, it should be okay, right? I'm gonna try to open up the position here. Can I trade queens? I think I can trade queens here. If I trade queens, maybe I'm doing great here. So queen to f4. Maybe he doesn't have to trade. But my queen is very nicely placed there if he doesn't trade. He can't take g7 because that would be checkmate. Let's do this. The reasoning behind that move is if I can go to an endgame, my king is nicely placed, controlling some key squares, and I can start getting played on the b file, on the f file, whereas while his queen is in the board, oh, he can take g7 with check. I didn't see that. But that would be dangerous for him. I just play queen back to f7. That's maybe he wins a pawn, but he opens
Check.
a lot of lines for me. Yeah. How did I not see that? Is there something better? What if I just move to... What about if I move to e6? I don't want to treat queens with a pawn down. If I move to e6, it doesn't seem like he has checks. He has to defend against checkmate. Let's try this. G3, I guess. G3, rook G8, rook A G8 with this queen strike, right? Yeah, I think so. So if he's only moving his queen to G3, at which point I can see I have some sort of initiative at least. Queen to G3. What do I play then? Yeah, I can try and go and win a piece actually, now can I? Well, if he gets a check, he gets out of it. No, I can't. I can't go to B2. I'm thinking queen to h6. If he checks me, I can escape to e7 again, and he's having problems once more. And if he checks on h3, I'm happy to take and double up his pawns, because then my rooks are coming to the g file and hopefully he'll be in trouble. So queen to h6 it is. Discover attack on his queen. Queen g4, king e7. Now he's back to his usual problems. Queen h3, check, I have to take. After he takes back, I can check. Rook h to g, I guess.
Check.
Okay. Now queen to h3 doesn't come. Oh, he can do that, can he? Well, that looks awfully dangerous. What? Look, rook to g8. That looks worse than having his pawns doubled there. Rook to h to g8. We'll see the checks. And after he moves his queen, I mean, he has to run away all the way back. I can just play queen takes on h3, and then it's game over, right? It looks like it. So is anything, am I missing something? Oh, I really think this is game over for him. Yeah, now queen takes. Game over. Well, that was short and sweet. Ooh, is he getting away? He's not getting away. I mean, I can't believe he's not resigning, actually. There's so many ways to learning. Queen to h2 check, game to f2, rook takes check, and I'm waiting for someone like that. That looks simple. Maybe there's a quicker way, but absolutely.
Check.
Let's do one of his pre moves. They're not nice, facing pre moves like that. You're gonna try and play faster yourself when that's happening. He should be resigning anytime now, so we can go over the game. So a little bit about my last tournament that happened last weekend. I scored 2 points out of 5. Should have been 2.5 out of 5. I rejected a draw, well off the draw actually, because I had the white pieces and I knew I had an advantage at some point. But I didn't let take care of my time, so instead of pushing on to win, I went on to lose. At 2 points out of 5. Learn some lessons. Next time I really have to consider a draw is better in one of those tournaments. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, I guess. The games I did lose were against higher rated players, but it just seemed like they knew their opponents better than I do. They went into some lines where I didn't know the nuances. That got me to time trouble, or got me to like positions where I knew why well my opponent was better off, and that's a lot of psychological pressure, and it's just lost this game. So I'm trying to study more opponents this month, so hopefully that means I can upload more games. And my sole purpose in this uploads will be to try and get better at opponents. So this guy is messaging me now, and he thinks he was winning. And I don't know if you can read that. That's not. He's not. Let's just say he's not. He doesn't take losing. Doesn't handle losing very well. I'm not gonna reply, obviously. Right, well, we can go over the game, I guess. If you resign, should we play another one? Just play another one just to see. He really thinks he can just outplay me, according to him. So, well, let's see. Bishop's opening. It's probably not a good idea to play another game, but might be fun. Let's try it. Leaves us a more interesting position. Not sure what to do on this move order actually. Maybe just c3 then. That's basically. He plays knight to c6. I can just play. He goes. He goes for it. He doesn't play slow, does he? Okay. Okay. Let's see this. Well, queen to f3 now. Hmm. Sharp position again. About queen to h5, attacking his e5 pawn, and in case he moves his knight, and it's checkmate, right? Queen e4, not really working. And queen f3, I don't like because he has bishop e6. Yeah, I'll just play queen to h5. What's his best move then? Knight to d7, he blocks out, castles, just castles it is. Maybe b4? No, it's too heavy. b4, takes. Which players? Let's keep it sharp. Don't want to spend too much time on that. I will have to, to look over this opening line. It's just what I was saying. It seems to know this opening better than I do. Yeah, it just quickly plays castles. Obviously, I can't take the e-pawn because the rook would pin my queen to the king, but I can play something like knight f3, I think, now. It looks okay. I'm gonna try and get rid of this light. There we go. All of a sudden, the sun is shining in England. Sunny England. Next move, I'm just castling. Okay. Queen to h4. Bishop back to e7. Yeah, queen to g3 maybe. try this. Bishop c7, queen to g3. That's the plan. I can also maybe play knight. Okay. He's attacking f2, yeah. It's a significant attack because he can win my queen if he takes with the bishop. So I'm thinking just castles should be good enough here. He can force an exchange of queens, which is slightly unfortunate. Maybe b4. No. No castle. Right, I need to develop, but I don't like this knight yet, so I'm just gonna get rid of him. He wants to trade 2 pieces for my rook, and that's okay. No, he doesn't. Bishop e3 could be a move. Could give me a bigger center. Let's do that. Need to develop my knight, and then development is complete, and that should be okay. Yeah, I don't know about how much of an advantage is. It's a shame that he won my queen. Well, he traded my queen. Maybe it's because of maybe he's not happy with the tactics from last game still, and because of that he figured that I won't have any tactics if he trades the queen. It's probably a good move. Breaking up my pawn structure, or even with a slightly awkward e-pawn. Then again, his e-pawn is probably going to become slightly weak if I push on to d4. And he cannot really use the d3 square or the f3 square, can he? I don't see it. I'm not going to take, obviously. That'd be terrible. I think just d4. I can put my bishop in c2, my knight still has f5. For a moment there, I thought I might have done my knight tracks, but no, he's fine. I don't really want to allow f5. No, he can't, it's pinned. So let's just attack it. I can win this pawn in exchange for my light square bishop, but I don't really want to do that. I think I'm just going to put my pawn back on b3, around the bishop back to b3, and then push the c pawn maybe. It looks logical. I play rook to f4 and I win that pawn anyway. The best move is probably knight to c6 now, or bishop to c6 to work against protecting that pawn. I have to be careful playing c4 if he has a knight on c6, because that could give him an e4 square with access to b3, which would not be pretty. I can't let him get to b3 with a knight, or with a bishop with a knight. It's not great. Well, let's see what he comes up with. I think he has to be inventive here. My position looks nicer. That weakens his f6 and his h6 square. He wants to give me that bishop. Oh my knight, is he trapped now? Oh dear. I think I got my knight trapped. So knight to d6. I don't think he had it planned, to be honest, but it's worked out. Hmm. Ah, it's rubbish. How did I let this happen? Let's see. I could probably still rescue something anyway. Maybe. And you're gonna take my knight. And you could take it next turn, I suppose. He's not going anywhere that night. Actually, if he doesn't attack my work and he just develop a piece, I can play knight to g6 then. That wouldn't be half bad. I guess king to g7 would be really good for him now. He doesn't do that. Let's get my rook here. That's frustrating. Oh, I didn't see that. Bishop c2. Knight takes on e3. Bishop takes on e4. Knight takes on f1. Bishop takes check. Bishop to c2. Knight takes. Maybe rook to f6. Good work. Try and double up. It's causing problems in that file. Let's do that. Yeah, if he takes on e3, what I'm saying is I can try and get my rook to f6 and then to h6 and somehow get a draw. I don't know. I mean, actually, if he takes, I can take with my knight on e4 now. That could be good. Because then I can, if I get knight to f6 check, that's not looking good for him. Well, I mean, if he wins my rook, then that's fine for him, isn't it? So he takes my rook. Knight to f6 check. King to g7. And he has no problems. Because that knight's not defended. Rook to f6. Or rook to... If I play rook to f6, he can't push f1. If I play rook to f4, you can just push the pawn and defend like this. Okay, I am losing, but I might have some tactical shots here. Let's see. I'm thinking knight takes on e4 should provide the most possibilities. Yeah. Knight to g5 next. Well, it's up to him to come up with a defense. He is definitely winning. Well, he ignores me. Ugh. How about rook to f2? I win my piece back. And he's still winning. And he has to do something about knight to f6 check. Let's see, maybe I have a win already. I mean, knight to g5 just doesn't seem to quite cut it. Rook to h6. Well, not good enough because after he plays f6 or something, not f6, but it's so hard to calculate that. Rook to h6. Bishop to f5. Rook takes. Pawn takes, and then I'm in trouble. No, maybe not. Okay, so let's go rook to h6. Let's say f5, and then what? Let's win this knight. Not have enough time to be thinking about the actual tactic. Could take 10 minutes. It's not easy for a human brain to do that in 2 minutes. And maybe he'll miss that knight to f6 leads to checkmate. So that would be nice. Maybe we should play something like f5 now. So, oh, okay.
Check.
Hello. Here we go. This is not looking good for him. He might actually get away with it. Ooh, did I mess this up? I have at least perpetual here, right? So rook to g5 check. No, he goes back then. Rook check, he goes back. I go back. He queens. He check. I move my king. He goes back. Mm. Okay, he goes to g6. Is there something? Maybe, just maybe, I should have done something else there. Well, I got 1 minute left. Let's take here.
Check.
That would have been checkmate if he had to go to h8. But he didn't have to do that, did he? So that's proper, isn't it? If one of these pieces was a queen, then I'll have something, but unfortunately, not like this. Yeah, it's time to resign, isn't it? Wait, yeah, I'm 2 pieces down. Hmm.
Time warning.
Play a couple more moves, just in case. You never know if he blunders a piece. There's maybe something. Okay, some pawns for compensation. Let's take this one. A 1 point compensation for 2 pieces. Or 3 pieces. Or 3 pieces. Oh dear. No skill metrics either. Rubbish. That's it. Automatically. He wants to play another game. No, no more. I got it thanks to you. Alright, let's quickly look at what went wrong. So the first game, I played black. He played a Tiziani. So yeah, I think there is huge. Bishop to f3 is terrible, and I messed it up. Okay, so bishop to f3. He has a piece hanging. Because he played so quickly, I just really thought that he knew what he was doing, and I mean, bishop to b5. It looks like a normal move, but actually, pawn takes on f3, and it's almost game over. That's almost embarrassing how you can miss moments like this. Oh well, at least we got a game, right? Let's see. Still, black has an advantage. Yeah, once he gets that knight in there, I did feel like he had some sort of initiative going, but I mean, I just used that. My king was stuck in the middle, but black has an advantage, as you can see, and it's not too bad that the king was in the middle. I wanted to trade pieces here, but he just didn't want to. Well, I gave him one actually. And here is where he goes wrong. That's fine. Yeah, That's his big mistake. He really needs to just, okay, the computer says G3 is fine. Oops. So he can play G3 here. No. Instead of H3, G3 and he's fine. But he goes wrong, does that, and then it's easy from here. It's game over. Have a look at the other one. So I'm playing white. Bishop's opening, knight f3. For some reason I don't want to play knight f3. I should have played knight f3. Just about the knight. Surely that's the best move. I don't know why I didn't go for that. Knight f3 should be preferred. This, yeah, when I do this, I guess it gets an immediate b5, which still looks okay for white. That's not great, but my computer says just knight f3 again. Just do this. I just didn't want him to get so much. Queen's a4 check.
Check.
Bishop b7, he has to go back because if he doesn't, so he has this. That's a great little tactic to remember. So knight f3 is okay here because after this,
check.
It's good under view of this. He takes the bishop and take that, and I'm winning. That's a nice tactic to remember. I should probably occur on my games in the future. So once again, if he plays me, then this
check.
It's devastating. Yeah. Well, I thought I had a decent position nonetheless eventually. Queen takes into e is better. Yeah, here I thought I was fine. But I missed after this. That's a bad move, so what am I supposed to get here? Bishop b5. That's the only move. Because here, if he comes, no, that's not what he does. If he does this, I don't care because I can just win this. Well, if knight takes move 4. Well, it's complicated, but yeah, this is a bad move. G5, G4 is the best move. Yeah, after I lose that knight, it's not looking good. But let's see if I missed something because I think he gave me some chances. No, there was nothing. I thought maybe there might be some sort of checkmate ideas, but
check.
No. So that blunder just lost me the whole game. Alright. Well, at least we learned something. There's that Queen a4 tactic. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright.